everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm just going to be doing a get ready with me. So it's Monday, a Monday morning. I love Mondays actually, I really do. Start to a routine, it's not as chaotic as the weekend. I really like Mondays. I know that is the exception to most people, but there it is. I said it. Mondays are like my favorite day of the week. As usual, I'm going to be leaving everything I'm using on my face in the description box below, so if you're curious about anything that I am putting on my face, you can probably find that information down there. So I've been debating about whether to talk about this or not, and it might make me a little emotional, hence why I'm starting with this topic first and not when I'm doing my eyeshadow, because it'll probably get ruined because I'll probably start crying. But yeah, May was a bit of a rough month for my family. My nephew, who just turned 18 on Friday, yeah, we got a text. I got a text from my brother on Mother's Day saying, hey, just so you know, Nate's going for some tests. He had an injury, he was working out, and it looked like he had a tumor or something on his foot now, like it wasn't healing. So they went to the doctor. The doctor's like, I want to do some tests. I think it might be cancer. So fast forward to the last week of May, or the couple of weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago now. And he had done some, gotten some more tests done, MRIs and that sort of thing, and unfortunately it is cancer. It's a very aggressive and fast-moving sarcoma. It started in his foot and it's already up into his leg, and I believe his bone marrow now, and it's considered stage 4. So he had his first chemo treatment last Monday, and he's in a lot of pain. You know, he's a healthy 18-year-old boy otherwise, and none of us saw this coming. And, you know, it's just really sad for our family that he's going through something like this. Like, it's not something you ever imagine is going to happen. And so, yeah, that's been just weighing on my heart and my mind a lot. And I just wanted to put it out there because, not that I expect people to share everything, but I think sometimes coming out and sharing some things that we're going through in our family can make us a little bit more relatable, instead of just always happy and that sort of thing. And you know, we've had some laughs over the last few weeks, even with my brother and my nephew and stuff. And when he's felt okay, you know, the joke is to send, my brother sends pictures to us of him eating, because he's very fit and healthy, but the boy likes to eat. And so that's kind of been like the highlight type of thing. And oh boy, yeah, I'm glad I started my makeup, or talked about this first. But yeah, I bring this all up just so, I've talked about this before, but I am a Christian and I believe in the power of God and the healing power of God. And for me, it's not religion, it's a relationship with God. And to some people that might seem strange, but if you are a Christian, you may know what I'm talking about. And so I'm just asking anyone out there who believes in that along with me, if you would pray for my nephew, because he needs it, and for my brother and his family, because, I mean, just seeing it as an aunt, it's pretty hard and kind of unbelievable to even think that this is happening. But for my brother, you know, this is what they're living through right now. And I mean, we're so far removed from it even right now because we can't go visit him. We're very limited in what we are actually able to do for him. I mean, other than praying, there isn't really anything I can do right at this point. And yeah, it sucks because we can't be in contact with them, because the doctors have said that he is at a higher risk for COVID, obviously because of what he's going through. Pardon me, sniffling on camera. So yeah, I mean, we're communicating through text and everything, and I think there's a certain amount of connection that's lost through that. So, you know, we try to share our love and send it back and forth in that way and talk, but yeah, just to not even be able to be there for them physically, that's hard. Okay, I'm not going to draw this out. I just wanted to throw it out there because, you know, I have people in my life that are praying, that I've asked to pray. And I'm just putting this out there because I know there's some of you out there who believe in God and the healing power that God has in Jesus. And the more people that I can ask to pray for him, I'm going to do it. For my nephew, his name is Nate. And yeah, he just turned 18. And he went from, you know, being upset and, you know, like most 17 and 18-year-olds, he's graduating from high school this year, and he went from being upset and worried about that and working in a grocery store, you know, and wondering what his future was going to be like in September, to a whole different set of concerns. And, you know, the pain that he's in right now is quite unbearable, and so he's on quite a few medications, like pain medications. He's in a wheelchair now because he can't walk. So yeah, I didn't want to start this out on a low note. I just wanted to put that out there. So, and I'm not trying to make light of it, but now moving on, because yes. Anyway, that's that. Okay, well that kind of didn't work as a get ready with me because I put primer on my face and then kind of cried it off a little bit, so yeah. So I have nice clean brushes to use now. I mean, I always switch my brushes out every week, but I was getting low on my supply. Like I have probably a good like 6 weeks to 2 months worth of brushes, depending on how I'm using them and whatever. So I finally washed all of the ones because I only had about a week, if that, left, and it was all the brushes that you kind of put off to the side that you're not using because they're not your favorites, and you're like, oh, those are the ones that I'm going to use when, you know, I'm lazy and I haven't washed all my brushes. And I was at that point. So Leah washed her brushes on the weekend finally, and I'm like, I need to keep on top of this because it won't take me like 2.5, 3 hours to get through them all and wash them all if I actually wash them every week. Like, common sense. Hello, Leah. So I was proud of myself for that. And now I have all, like, more of my favorite brushes to use again because they're clean. So how are you all doing? Did you have a good weekend? Mine was pretty good. I was so happy that it rained on Thursday and Friday. My poor kids, they were not impressed, but I was just like, I need to get stuff done because since we opened our pool, the kids want to be out at the pool all day, but between their online learning and doing that, I'm not getting anything done. Like laundry's not getting done, housework wasn't getting done. I'm like, I just need to clean the toilets and do some laundry. So it rained Thursday and Friday, and I was so happy. I'm like, yes, inside days. I can get things done. But now it's supposed to be nice for the next couple days, so we'll do our schooling and then we'll go outside and swim and everything, even though, yes, I'm doing my makeup. I don't care. This is me time, so it gets done even if I'm going swimming. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on for today and what happened on the weekend and all that fun stuff. I'm curious in your areas where you live if there's a lot of things that are starting to open back up or what's going on. Like, are you able to get into places, or is it still kind of, I don't know if the word is on lockdown everywhere, but you know what I mean. I mean, here things are slowly starting to open back up. I think the parks are open, but you're only allowed to walk through. You're not allowed to be like on the playground or anything like that. The beaches, I'm pretty sure, are still closed. And some stores, a lot more are opening up, but some of them are like, you need to wear a face mask and everything. So Oh, this past week, Winners opened up here in Ontario. It's the same company as like TJ Maxx and TK Maxx and everything. I haven't gone yet, but just knowing that I'm able to go into that store makes me happy. That's like the only store I enjoy going in and browsing. Otherwise, I'm an online shopper, or if I know I need something, I just run in and get it. I'm not someone to normally walk around a store and browse, but if it's Marshalls or TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Winners, yes, those are my stores. And even then, I'm usually just in like the beauty section. I'm not venturing too far from that, but sometimes I am. But those are the only stores that I actually do that in. I have little flecks of glitter all over my face because I had glitter, like wore a glittery eye look yesterday because, hey, it was Sunday and why not? I wasn't going anywhere, but since when do I need an excuse to put glitter on my face? Never. But now I still have like, it's catching the light every once in a while. There's one like right here and right here and here. So that's what that is. In case you're seeing like some extra iridescence and glow coming from my face. Oh wow. What'd you... I have no idea how that happened. Okay, clean that up before we make a big mess. Brows. Spoolie. That would be a good thing to have. I have given up for the time being on eyebrow pens. However, my Sephora order, which I ordered a couple weeks ago, is supposed to be here today. It said Friday, and then it got updated today. So we shall see, because everything seems to do that lately. It just ends up sitting in my local post office for a few days, but that's okay. As long as it actually gets to me and doesn't end up return to sender like some other things. But yeah, I had given up on some of the drugstore brow things that I have, and I ended up ordering the MAC one. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, so that's on its way to me, and then I will try that. And if that doesn't work, then I will just give up on brow pens completely. Because, yes, maybe it's just a pipe dream to get the full fluffy looking brows from this. And now I'm going in with pomade. We're just gonna carve them out and, make them completely unnatural. So, has anyone else been ordering a bunch of stuff? I think there seems to be like two kind of camps going on during this whole, isolation, pandemic sort of thing. There's the people who are saving a ton of money because they're worried about the future and, their jobs and the economy. And then there's the other people who are bored as heck at home and they need something to do, so they are going shopping on their computer. I kind of fall into that second category there. Thankfully, my husband has been working through the whole time, so our finances haven't really changed that much. Yeah. Yeah. Online buying. I think I bought more than I would have wanted to. But it's because nothing's coming in. And I mean, I'm not faulting anyone. I know things are slower. It's just in my head, because nothing's coming in, I'm not getting that gratification of having those items that I purchased, so then it's just easier to keep on clicking and purchasing more. Does anyone else find that? Or, maybe it's just my weird way of rationalizing stuff. Leah needs to just go back to her collection and be like, look at all what you have, because I have tons of pretty stuff and I love it. It's just, I think I'm bored and I'm watching videos and like, oh, this is so good. I'm like, oh, this is so good. I wanted that for a while. So I'm just going to go on and like, oh, they have free shipping now. Yay. Because everyone's offering deals because they want you to buy from them, right? So Leah, put your makeup on. Don't just talk. So that's been happening lately. Anyone else have that problem where you find you're ordering more than what you probably would have just because things are taking so long to ship and get to you? And then I'm like, okay, no more ordering. But then I'm like, nope, June's my birthday month. So I'll probably at least put a Sephora order in so I can get my birthday gift. And we shall see. I have my eyes. I've really wanted one of those melts. I'm going to butcher it. But the Day of the Dead style palettes that they put out. I really wanted one of those. Like the one with the red and like the deeper one, the red and is there a blue in there or something, or a dark green? And so that might be my birthday present to me. Or my husband usually gets me a gift card, so I might put it towards that. Or I might break down and actually, if it's in stock, purchase, you know, the new Divine Rose Pat McGrath palette, because, you know, there's one shade in it that's really calling to me, so. And that's supposed to be released this month. So we shall see. I don't need any of it. And this, wow, we're really blowing this out, aren't we, Leah? What about you? Do you guys have anything coming in? Are you still waiting on stuff? I didn't order things right away, like with the Sephora order that I have. I ordered it after the Sephora sale, which, you know, was kind of silly because I could have saved some money, but whatever. The one thing I wanted to get from the sale sold out the day that the sale started. It was the Viseart Chow Chow palette. So then I just got frustrated and didn't purchase anything from them, and now I'm like, I really want that Chow Chow palette too if it comes in. Oh wow. Leah, you want way too much. I'm just hoping stuff starts coming in because I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to remind myself, and every time I have that urge to like go and buy something, I'm like, just go up to your vanity and look at all your pretty stuff and start playing with it, because then I'm like, oh yeah, I love this stuff. I don't need more. And I'd like to say it's because of the pandemic this is happening. I'm blaming it on the fact that it's taking so long to get things. I'm not upset that it's taking long to get things. I totally understand. I'm just blaming my reasoning on buying more because it's taking so long to get things. Anyone else? I keep saying that. I'm hoping there's other people out there that are like me that can relate to that and be like, it's okay, Leah, just keep doing it. No, Leah, don't keep doing it. Okay, I think I'm ready to start my day. I've had my coffee already, so now it's time to start school. Putting my teacher hat on. Yes, hopefully only a couple more weeks. Let me know how you're doing, what's going on. You know, how is your week going so far? Anything exciting happening? Are you getting the packages that you ordered, or are you restraining and being good? Let me know. Please remember to keep my nephew Nate in your prayers if you feel compelled to do so. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.